idea. I thought I wanted to do a short video on postpartum period and recovery and reconnecting with your pelvic floor and doing all kinds of things to help your pelvic floor and your other parts recover after birth. Whatever was the way your birth went, really, congratulate yourself on what your body has achieved. You produced another human. Congratulations. And even if you had a C-section, your pelvic floor will need some support now in the first weeks postpartum, because it was working hard. It was doing a lot for you during all the pregnancy. So before you even start thinking of exercising your pelvic floor or making it kind of stronger again, I think we should reconnect with the pelvic floor. You would need to reconnect with your pelvic floor again, and then to start protecting it, because we don't need to wait for those 6 weeks to get the clearance from your midwife, from your physio, from your doctor to start some kind of recovery journey, right? It starts in the first hour, in the first hours postpartum. And the first thing I mentioned is reconnecting with your pelvic floor, because it just went again, whatever was the way you birthed your baby, but especially, of course, if you had a vaginal delivery, your pelvic floor, your perineum went through your pelvis. They all went through a major transformation. And we have those precious 6 weeks or so to heal, to have the biggest opportunity to heal and to bring everything back to, I don't know, I don't want to use the word normal, but to start, let's say, to start the healing journey. So about reconnecting with your pelvic floor, let's do this. Remind yourself of your bony pelvis, and remind yourself of these 4 points on your pelvis, your diamonds, that make the foundation, the bony foundation of your pelvic floor, right? So bring your hands on your pelvis. Find a flat, before doing that, find a flat chair to sit on. I'm using a stool, but you can use any kind of flat chair so that you can really sense your pelvis, even when your baby is in your hands. And you can start by palpating your pelvis. If you were with me in the class, that's what we were doing in our first lesson. But then go to this to remind yourself these 4 points. So touch your pubic bone very gently. Again, depending on what happened, those places might be feeling in different ways, and it's okay. Just listen to it. Use kind of listen and touch and accept everything that is there. Slide your right hand under your right pubic bone. Touch the area at your lower end of the sacrum, close to your tailbone. Again, be very gentle. Slide your left hand under your left sitting bone. So remind yourself, or maybe you're doing it for the first time, explore those 4 bony points on your pelvis and connect them with an imaginary line. Your pubic bone to your right sitting bone, to your tailbone, to your left sitting bone, to your pubis again, and you'll get this diamond shape. Yeah, that, as I told, is the foundation of for your pelvic floor and for your perineum, if we speak about the external part. And having a cloth like that can be useful as well. So now, close your eyes and remind yourself of that area, the diamond area, and breathe in, breathe out, and think with your sensations into feeling that foundation of your seat. Yeah, so that's the area you sit down. Notice where you are. You might be closer to your sacrum. You might be closer to your tailbone. You might be closer to your pubic bone. You might be somewhere in the middle. You might be a little bit more to the left, to the right. Again, find a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel supported by this area. And feel the support from the chair, feel the support from the floor. So again, sink into your sensations first, whatever they are. And it's okay to feel whatever you might feel, going that close into that intimate part of yourself that just has gone through a major event in its life, in your life. So now, breathe in, still with your eyes closed, breathe in, and starting breathing out, imagine that you are breathing out through a straw. And you may repeat it a few times. And you may feel by the end of your out breath that there is something coming to action in your pelvic floor. Even if you don't feel that it's lifting, which is one of the possibilities, or it's kind of being lifted, you might feel that it's getting in the pressure between the area of your diamond and your chair, your stool, is changing in some way, or you may sense some other sensations there. So just connect with that. First of all, don't make any judgments about what it should do, how it should be, whether it's strong enough, whether it's luck, whether it's, just be with it. But it's very likely that you can notice some very gentle sensations at the end. So that's your pelvic floor in action, coordinated with your breathing. Yeah, so the movement of the pelvic diaphragm and the movement of your pelvic floor, pelvic diaphragm. Yeah, so they are moving together, they're responding to each other. So now let's take a face cloth, fold it in 4 parts like that, and slide it under the area of your diamond this way. So it will more or less correspond to the area of your pelvic floor. Now, close your eyes and sink into your sensations in your diamond area again. Because now there is something else to create that extra pressure between your perineum and your diamond and the chair. So again, let the sensations come. Listen to them. Spend a little bit more time listening and clarifying. What is that you sense? Where is that area? And then again, breathe in and start breathing out as if you were breathing out via a straw. And notice again whether you feel any kind of sensations at the end. So lifting, slight lifting or less pressure between your cloth and the chair and your perineum is one of the possibilities, but for you it might be something else. If it's something else, please reach out and let me know, or let me know in the comments, and we can talk more about that. But for now, repeat it a few more times. Listen to the sensations in your pelvic floor. Just connect. We are not going to fix it now. That's not our job. Our first job is to reconnect with this area, to make it present, to make it heard if you want. Yeah? So now, you can try to cough slightly or to sneeze. And listen to the response in your pelvic floor. Now, by the way, you can remove the cloth. Sense one more time the area of your diamond. Breathe in, breathe out. Listen to the sensations. So now you have some awareness what this pelvic floor does when you just do such a simple thing as breathing in and breathing out. Now, the best thing you can do to transfer this awareness into your daily life is to start noticing what is that you notice in your pelvic floor when you blow down the candle, blow out the candle, sneeze. Maybe you're not jumping yet, who knows? But later on, you might notice what is that that you sense there when you jump or when you walk. What is that you notice there when you sing? Because you are likely to be singing some songs to your baby already. Yeah, and if you remember our talk about variation, bringing more variation into your voice, that's one of the ways to engage your pelvic floor and to be present to the sensations in your pelvic floor when you do that. So give it a go. Let me know how it will work for you, whether you will be able to reconnect with the area of your pelvic floor, with the area of your perineum, whether it's challenging, whether it's difficult for you to notice the sensations, whether you need any help to clarify any parts of this video. But the first thing we can do, just saying, is to reconnect with your pelvic floor. Bring that into your daily life. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable. Do whatever you can. And in the next videos, I will speak about how you can start protecting your pelvic floor before you can even get a clearance from your doctor, your physio, your midwife, and start doing some form of exercising if that's your choice. See you.